and steel, a tower of illusions built on everything we feel. The engines start to echo with a trembling kind of grace, a heartbeat made of circuitry that lights the wounded place.
Your shadow moves beside me like a promise in the rain, a shape that cuts through every doubt and wipes away the pain. The future opens slowly with a shimmer and a spark, a pathway carved in chrome that leads us straight into the dark.
And every step we take becomes a whisper in the night, a vow to break the gravity that keeps us out of sight.
The city holds a rhythm only dreamers understand, a quiet revolution humming softly in our heads.
Chrome skyline breaker, we're rising through the silver of the storm,
Cutting through the shadows of the past,
where braver hearts are born. Chrome skyline breaker, we're tearing through the limits in our way. Every pulse a spark that lights the dark, a fight we won't betray. The neon wind is shifting through the towers in the haze, a symphony of futures in a million hidden ways. You take my hand with courage that's been growing through the years, a strength that turns the chaos into something crystal clear.
we climb the glass horizon as the night begins to bend, two silhouettes of motion racing far beyond the end. The world below is fading like a distant broken tune, a memory dissolving under chrome and silver moon.
The higher that we're rising, the more vivid things become. The city beats beneath us like a soft electric drum.
Your voice becomes the anthem that the skyline longs to hear, a promise we'll keep breaking through the boundaries we fear.
Chrome skyline breaker, we're flying past the warnings in the air, crossing every boundary of night, with nothing left to spare. Chrome skyline breaker, a fusion of the fire in our bones. Every beat a strike against the dark, rewriting knees. I feel you in the darkness like a warm electric sign, a signal from a galaxy that calls you intertwined with mine.
And suddenly the pulse begins to rise beneath our skin, a rhythm born from stardust that invites the fire in. The engines start to shimmer with a glow I recognize, the moment when the universe ignites before our eyes. Galaxy pulse ignition, we're lighting up the night with silver flame, racing past the boundaries of the stars where nothing stays the same. Galaxy pulse ignition, a spark within the cosmic winds we ride. Every beat a doorway to the dawn, with you here by my side. The vacuum hums around us with a soft celestial tone, a lullaby of futures in a language of its own. Your laughter breaks the stillness like a flare across the void, a sound that turns the silence into something we've enjoyed.
We glide through drifting starfields where the timeless spirals grow, a map of ancient memories that galaxies still show. Your touch becomes a beacon when the darkness starts to climb, a compass made of longing in the corridors of time.
The closer that we travel, the more vivid things become, as if the stars awaken to a deep magnetic drum. Your heartbeat forms a rhythm that the heavens can't deny, a force that sets the nebulae alight across the sky. Galaxy pulse ignition, we're breaking through dimensions undefined. Every spark a fragment of the light we thought we'd never find. Galaxy pulse ignition, a fusion of the fire that we breathe. Every note a promise that the stars will never let us leave. Hold tight, the cosmic fire's rising in our way. Look out, the constellations tremble as they break. We've drifted through the shadows of 1,000 fleeting years, but somehow in your presence every echo disappears. Your voice becomes the gravity that pulls me to the light, a force that keeps me steady through the storms beyond the night. Galaxy pulse ignition, a fire in the universe we claim, burning through the stellar winds of fate, untouched by fear or shame. Galaxy pulse ignition, to wanderers with souls forever bright. I'll still be moving towards you.
Dressed in silver like a kingdom yet unseen, a veil of quiet thunder falling over every screen. I'm moving through the city like a whisper in the wires, a low metallic heartbeat running faster than the fires. The skyline hums with secrets in a brightly painted glow, 1,000 neon warnings of the things I shouldn't know. But something in the distance keeps on calling out my name, a voice beyond the circuit sounding soft as gentle flame. I feel the echo rising, pulling me across the line, a soft electric promise drifting through the broken time. Your shadow in the window is the signal I believe, a map of all the places my own heart refused to leave. I'm a midnight runner, 20, racing through the echoes just to feel alive, chasing every shimmer in the ultraviolet rain, searching for the moment I will see you again. Midnight runner, out on the skyline, cutting through the night like a silver sign, in the rush of the future that we're trying to survive. I'm a midnight runner, 2085. The highways twist like serpents under artificial stars, a labyrinth of futures hidden deep within the scars. Your message on the static keeps repeating in my head, a melody of longing from the world we left for dead. I follow every pathway though the city never sleeps, through towers built of memories the universe still keeps. And every time I feel the cold machinery around, I hear your laughter faintly like a song beneath the sun. And though the world is changing into something strange and bright, I feel you in the pulses of the chrome electric night. The city breathes your rhythm like a secret coded drive, a reason to keep running, to stay burning, to survive. I'm a midnight runner, 2085, racing through the echoes just to feel alive, chasing every shimmer in the ultraviolet rain, searching for the moment I will see you again. Midnight runner, lost in the timeline, running through the shadows of a skyline, in the engine of tomorrow where the dreams revive. I'm a midnight runner, 2085. Hold on, I'm crossing through the static for your light. Slow down, if only for a breath inside the night. We've wandered through the centuries of noise and neon rain, but every shattered timeline leads me right to you again. No law of time can hold me, no horizon keeps me bound. I'll find you where the echoes fall and everything is found. Midnight runner, 2085, running till I reach the place where futures thrive. The neon city stops its drive, no, I'll still be searching for you. Midnight runner. Falling lightly like the rain. You take my hand so gently as the evening comes alive. A current in the darkness where our hidden worlds collide. And every breath you take becomes a melody I feel. A glow that settles softly on a truth that's bright and real.
The heat is rising quickly like a pulse beneath the night. A warmth that keeps me tethered to your incandescent light. Electro heat wave lovers, we're burning through the twilight hand in hand, dancing in the fire of our hearts, too wild to understand. Electro heat wave lovers, we're rising with the brightness of the dawn. Every beat a spark that sets alight the nights we linger on.
The streets are drenched in color from the lamps that line the sea. A palette made of memory and fleeting ecstasy. Your laughter melts the tension like a flame against my skin. A tenderness that flickers while the fever pulls me in. We wander through the alleyways where shadows taste like gold. A story written softly in the moments we unfold. I feel your fingers trembling like a secret never told. A longing carved in fire that refuses to grow cold. And though the world is shifting with the heat we leave behind, I feel a quiet courage settling gently in my mind. You move like summer thunder with a beauty undefined. A spark that lives forever in the corners of my time. Electro heat wave lovers, we're chasing through the circuits of the night, burning past the doubt that held us down and stepping into light. Electro heat wave lovers, a fusion of the warmth we can't ignore. Every beat a promise in the glow to stay a little more. Slow down, the evening's breathing lightly on our skin. Lean close, the world is disappearing as we spin. We've traveled through the summers drenched in heartbreak, smoke and fear, but something in your presence always draws the future near. Your eyes become a refuge in the heat surrounding us, a place where all our worries melt into the wondrous. Electro heat wave lovers, the fire in the moment that we chase, dancing through the amber-colored night, no shadows left to face. Electro heat wave lovers, a story written softly in the flame. And even when the seasons start to fade, Italo.